In the last episode, we saw that Denji was really close to fulfilling his dream and was about to grab Power's assets. So let's see what happens next. Denji finds himself in a strange moment with Power when she offers to let him touch her chest. However, something feels off. She pulls out padding from her shirt, revealing that her chest isn't as it seemed, and lets him try again twice. Afterward, she confidently strides out of the bathroom, leaving Denji stunned and unsure what to make of it. Was this really the fulfillment of his long-held dream? The next day, Denji is a shadow of his usual self. He patrols with Power, but seems distracted and lethargic. Even in the office, signing documents under Makima's supervision, he can't shake the feeling. Sensing his gloom, Makima gently asks what's on his mind. Hesitant, Denji confesses that he achieved a long-awaited goal, touching a woman's chest, but it didn't feel as amazing as he thought it would. He wonders if chasing desires might be more fulfilling than achieving them. Makima listens with a knowing smile, then takes Denji's hand. She explains that intimacy feels better when there is a deeper connection. As she plays with his fingers, she encourages him to notice the small details, the warmth of a hand, the curve of an ear. She even bites his finger, asking if anyone else had ever done that before, and tells him to remember how it feels. Then, with a teasing touch, she places his hand on her chest. Denji, overwhelmed, tumbles backward in a panic. Makima uses this moment to shift the conversation, asking for his help in defeating the infamous gun devil. She reveals its horrifying history 13 years ago. It killed 1.2 million people in just 5 minutes before vanishing. To incentivize Denji, Makima promises to grant him any wish if he succeeds, even something dirty. Intrigued and excited, Denji agrees. Makima explains that pieces of the gun devil's flesh scattered during its rampage. These fragments emit a pull toward their origin, and when gathered, they can lead to the devil itself. Aki, meanwhile, secures another fragment after slaying the fish devil, setting the stage for their next mission. The squad's new target is a devil rumored to be in Hotel Morin. Witnesses suggest it may have consumed a piece of the gun devil, making it particularly dangerous. A team of 6, including Denji, Aki, Power, and Himeno, heads to the hotel. Holding a fragment of the gun devil's flesh, Aki confirms the devil inside has also consumed one. Denji speculates that it might be the gun devil itself, but Aki quickly dismisses the idea, saying the reaction would be far stronger. Himeno adds some spice to the mission by promising a kiss to whoever kills the devil. Denji's excitement is short-lived, as memories of Makima flood back, and he awkwardly declines, until Himeno ups the ante, promising a French kiss instead. This reinvigorates Denji, who charges into the hotel, ready for action. Inside, the team quickly encounters a grotesque devil, a disembodied head with a hand and a foot. It lunges at Kabini but freezes mid-air, giving Power the chance to slice it in half. Power brags, claiming the devil was paralyzed with fear, but Himeno corrects her. She used her contract with the ghost devil to stop it, at the cost of her right eye. Despite the victory, they realize this isn't the devil with the gun devil's flesh and continue searching. As they ascend, things turn eerie. Hirokazu discovers they're trapped on the 8th floor. No matter which way they go, up or down, they always end up back on the same floor. The team begins to realize they're dealing with something far more sinister than they anticipated. As Hirokazu descends the stairs, the devil hunters notice something strange. Himeno quickly instructs Kabini to stay still and make a peace sign. Curious, Himeno descends the stairs herself, only to find she reappears from upstairs. Aki enters one of the rooms and notices a window that opens into another identical room. Stepping through the door of this new room, he finds himself back on the 8th floor, opposite the one he had just entered. Denji investigates and confirms that all windows lead to rooms directly across from them. Aki pieces it together and declares that they're trapped on the 8th floor. Despite numerous attempts to escape, they conclude it's the work of a devil. The stairs loop endlessly, the windows only connect to opposite rooms, and the elevators won't respond. Even breaking through the ceiling leads back to the same floor. Denji accuses Power of sealing them by killing a devil prematurely, but Power lies, claiming Denji made her do it. Aki quickly dismisses the claim, explaining that a devil's powers vanish upon death. Himeno remarks that she's never encountered a devil capable of such tricks. Hirokazu speculates that other devil hunters might come to rescue them, but Himeno fears they might also fall into the same trap. Kabini breaks down in tears, lamenting that they're all doomed to die. She reveals that her family forced her to become a devil hunter so her brother could attend university. Power, unmoved by her sobbing, laughs at Kabini's despair. Aki notices all the clocks have stopped at 8:18. He theorizes that the devil has frozen time on the 8th floor, making it unlikely anyone will come to save them. Denji, oddly delighted, declares he can now sleep as much as he wants. Hirokazu snaps at him, calling him an idiot, but Denji retorts that no one knows for sure if they're stuck forever. He tells them to wake him up once they've figured things out. After some time, Himeno wakes Denji, explaining that while he slept, they discovered that electricity and water are still running. They've also scavenged food left behind by fleeing hotel guests. Aki refuses to rest, determined to find the devil, though Hirokazu, too scared, locks himself in a room. Kabini spirals into madness, attempting to drink toilet water before Himeno knocks her out. Power, unfazed, focuses on her dream of winning a Nobel Prize. She muses about how humanity will revere her as a god and how she'll become prime minister, implementing a 100% consumption tax. Denji reassures Himeno that Power's behavior is normal, calming her nerves. While looking after Hirokazu and Kabini, Himeno lights her last cigarette. Denji notices it's the same brand Aki smokes, prompting Himeno to share that she taught Aki how to smoke. She recalls an earlier moment when she asked Aki if he smoked, only for him to decline, citing health concerns. Himeno guesses Aki became a devil hunter to avenge the gun devil, and likely believes his short lifespan makes health irrelevant. Aki firmly declares he won't die easily, and Himeno hopes he's right, admitting it's always hard when a teammate dies. Later, Aki recalls a woman slapping Himeno, explaining that she was the girlfriend of a deceased teammate. Unable to direct their grief at devils, bereaved families often lash out at devil hunters instead. In retaliation, Aki places a wad of gum in the woman's hair, telling Himeno she should stand up for herself. Himeno laughs, surprised by Aki's antics, and their bond grows stronger. During a meal, Himeno offers Aki a cigarette, encouraging him to smoke if they're going to be teammates for a while. Aki accepts, but insists it will be his only cigarette. Back on the 8th floor, Aki returns and asks Himeno for a cigarette. She gives him her last one, brushing off Denji's teasing about their indirect kiss. Aki then breaks the bad news: the devil they killed is growing larger. They rush into the hallway, only to find it blocked by a grotesque mass of flesh with eyes, limbs, and other body parts. The devil addresses them, mocking them as stupid humans, and offers a deal. If they let it eat Denji, alive or dead, it will allow the others to escape unharmed. Kabini, in a panic, grabs a knife and urges Denji to sacrifice himself. She lunges at him, but Aki disarms her, and Himeno knocks her unconscious. Aki tries summoning the fox devil, but it doesn't respond, leading him to conclude the area is sealed from the outside. Himeno uses her ghost devil to attack, tearing pieces off the grotesque entity. The devil screams in pain but continues to grow, revealing that this body is merely a decoy, its true heart elsewhere. It demands they accept its contract, claiming it will abide by its terms and kill only Denji. Hirokazu supports the idea of killing Denji, but Aki refuses, reasoning that the devil must benefit from Denji's death. Power offers to kill Denji, but Aki reminds her that fiends cannot form contracts, so the deal would be void. The group debates their options. Aki considers using his sword but is stopped by Himeno, who insists it would cost him too much life force. She states she'd rather kill Denji than let Aki use the sword. Meanwhile, Power secretly eats the last of their food, blaming Denji when caught. Kabini grows hysterical, accusing Hirokazu of being a spy for the devil. Power playfully confirms her suspicion, escalating the chaos. The Eternity Devil grows stronger, feeding on their fear, and begins to distort the floor, tilting it at unnatural angles. Hirokazu and Kabini beg Aki and Himeno to kill Denji to save themselves. In the chaos, Aki shields Denji from an attack, taking a knife to the side. Despite his injuries, Aki insists they need Denji to fight the gun devil, as he can't do it alone. Denji, frustrated, asks Power to stop Aki's bleeding. Power hesitates, but agrees, noting she doesn't want to lose the person who cooks for her. Realizing Aki's sacrifice, Denji relents. He declares he'll face the devil head-on, vowing to make it regret its fear of the chainsaw devil. Pulling his cord, Denji leaps into the grotesque mass, ready for battle.